Hello everyone. Sorry for not releasing 2 videos yesterday. Kinda fell asleep. So. Coffee. Fucking greatest thing in the world. Around this time of day. Reason being is because I woke up around 2-3 minutes ago. What no? I wake up 10 minutes ago, actually. Went up, made a coffee, came back down, started sipping it, and making this video. So, I'll be releasing 3 videos today. I hope you all like it. Hey. Anyway. Where we left off, Izuku was helping Mei create some trooper armor. Clone trooper armor. Why? Because that shit's pretty fucking good. And have you seen the latest stuff? Now, the clone trooper she's basing it off is Captain Rex. Why? Because I like fucking Captain Rex. Leave me alone. It's more this kind of style. I don't own that art. But yeah, it's more this kind of style, but instead of it being blue, it's got May colours in it, and it's more, I want to say steampunky, because you wouldn't want to, it wouldn't really make a lot of sense for the armour. But the blasters, she's got this one, can't remember the name right now, as well as 2 pistols. Yep. And people told me to give 1 for all to Izuku. So Izuku's going to create wind pressure. So Izuku now has 1 for all. How am I going to integrate it with the Force? I don't know yet. I mean, Izuku's already been overpowered. People wanted me to make him extremely overpowered, so Izuku's now a god. My baby boy is a god now. Shit. That's why I have 2 baby boys. Izuku and Shinso. The problem child of 1A, and the pretty halfway decent of general study guy. I think he was in general studies. Yeah. Yeah. So let's cut to the entrance exam. All and Izuku have been sparring, and it's pretty much just been Izuku winning. Izuku, yes, he did break his arm, because he just used it in his arm, like a dumbass. All Might gave his stupid ass fucking thing that took 3 seasons for Izuku to get full calorie. Only 8%. Fucking dumbass. Anyway, when he broke his arm, he began to heal it, and his recovery girl, All Might called recovery girl to help him fix it a lot quicker. Now Izuku's got a lot of motherfucking stamina. Like a lot of fucking stamina. Now, Izuku doesn't get the gist of what I say, even though he's incredibly smart. Darth Revan actually comes and says, "I think he means this, young my Padawan." No, I want to say Padawan, because he's not a Jedi. I'm gonna say apprentice, but not the Sith term apprentice. Yeah. I think after I make these videos, I'm probably gonna play some Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. Yes, I played that game on my laptop, because I got no fucking TV at the moment. And I won't get one till we move. Fuck. So... Well... Sorry. So, entry exam, Izuku doesn't trip, but the one who does trip is Mei, and Izuku basically uses force grip to make sure she doesn't fall. Sorry. This is when Uraraka says, wow, so do you also have a zero gravity quirk? As Izuku says, no, it's a type of telekinesis. Telekinesis? More or less. And that's all he's gonna let off about his quirk. Now, Mei knows what it is, but she doesn't grab the concept of the force, I guess. Let's say Izuku did give her the rundown of, well, the past. She gets that, but she doesn't understand why everyone stopped using the force. As he says, quirks came around, so people just lost connection to the force. Now, regarding quirkless people, there's people. They got no connection to the force as well. Fuck. Now, let's go in. Since Mei and Izuku were in the same school. Tech-wise, Mei has to get her armor signed off and her blasters. Well, Izuku had to get his sabers signed off on, which he did. Mei is also able to use... She's not allowed to use the grenades, per se, but she's able to use EMPs. Because they're robots. Now, Izuku said they can go through anything, including humans, but I'm not going to use them on people, considering we're facing robots, correct? As I say, yes. Now, Nezu... I'm going to bring Nezu in this. Nezu took an interest in these blades. The design resembles some old tech and look very, very strange. Now, I did not bother looking up Izuku's form. Again. Hero costume wise, I'll get to that in a bit. Now, so you know, he will be following something like this. So he's going to have the cloak of Darth Revan, as well as the mixture of this type of armor, not the fingers. So he's going to have something like this, and a mixture of this. Yeah, my boy's gonna be heavily armored, but it's gonna be like he. It looks like heavy armor, but it's not. So the blades are gonna hang down like on the side. He's gonna have this type of armor, as well as the mixture of this. And he's gonna have the cloak like his master. Now, Zuku's color scheme wise, green and black. Yeah. Nah, too late. I said white. I wanted to change the lightsaber crystal to green, but no, I like the black and white. Now, Zuki. Deku, I should just keep saying Deku. Deku, for the written part, he aces it. He gets first. No one else gets close to him. May gets Momo gets second. May gets third. So. Also, what was I getting at? Right. During President Mike's presentation, Izuku is sitting next to May. That is when he spots Katsuki. As he looks and sees... Ah, shit. As he says, shit, it's May. Next to him says, what? As he says, Katsuki. As she says, oh no. As Bakugo sits next to Deku. He just gives a long sigh and says, hello, Katsuki. As Baku says, whatever freak. Whatever villain. As May and Izuku are talking, Bakugo is not really listening to them, because, it's Bakugo. So the one person who is listening to him is, well, you guessed it, Bitch Boy Ida. I'm joking, he's not Bitch Boy, but dude's gonna fucking stick up his ass. Those people fucking annoy me. And saying that, yes, I follow rules. Just not all the time. Unless it's my mom. My mom's scary. When she's mad. Now, so, as that happens, they're talking very quietly. Bakugo not getting a real fine rat's ass. Ida, being Ida, says, what about the Zero Pointer and those two there are talking and disturbing everyone. As Izuku just basically holds his voice box close by using the Force. As he says, look, engine boy. As Ida's taken surprised by this. The only reason he knows this is because, he's like dark stuff looking around the room. He didn't really give a shit. So the thing is, well, he says, you're the one who's being more disturbing here. Me and my friend here were talking, and no one else could hear us. Except maybe him, but he doesn't really give a shit, because he's got a big head and think he's better than everyone. Spocky says, oh yeah, I'm better than everyone. And Zuko just turns around and says, really? Fucking dumbass. Anyway, as that happens, Ida don't like Gizu in this. Ida thinks Izuku's just a... Well... what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway. Yeah, you don't like Izu in this, what if? I could make him like him, but I don't see the point. Because Ida's a stick in the butt. Anyway, so... as things happen, well, as that happens, they go change into, I don't think they change in the hero costumes, they change in the 1A sports uniform. No, they're gonna change into the hero costume. Izuku coming out in the mixture of this, and this. As people see these two type of sabers on his belt. Now this is when Ida comes in saying you can't have support items, this, that. But Izuku says, I signed off on these. They got approved, so I can use them. And for the record, as Izuku just basically uses the force, he doesn't even use the hands. He can use it just by his mind. As he just picks Ida up by using the force and says, will you just fucking mind your own business? You are annoying. As Izuku's eyes do change from the green to a yellow for a bit, as he gets back into character, says, God damn it, dark side. I need to focus. Keep both of that shit. Master, already on it. Thank you. As that happens, Zuko starts walking, and Mei basically grabs him by the shoulder and says, you gonna put him down? As he turns back and says, oh. As he drops Ida, says, I forgot. He didn't even fucking write anything. So, yeah. Anyway. So that happens. Oh shit, I'm stretching, sorry. They get ready. Izuku knows Mei can get in herself, so he doesn't really help her. He just gives her some encouraging words. She says thank you. And, well, Izuku, as President Mike says, go, Izuku's gone. So, no, he didn't teleport. He fucking ran. But we activated full Kelly. Now, how much he can control? Well, thanks to the Force basically helping with his body and mental state, he can control around... I don't want to make it too overpowered, stupidly overpowered, but fuck it, he can control about 40 to 45%. Now, everyone in this teachers in the stands see that this boy just fucking ran, and he's faster than the kid with the engine quirk. He's faster than the kid with the engine quirk. As All Might comes in the room and says, looks like young Midoriya is having quite some fun. As they turn around and say, hold on, you know this kid? As he says, well, yes. His parents are quite famous. They are the Midoriyas. You know that, right? As he turns around and says, okay. Midoriya. As in the famous explorationist. Yep, that's their son. As Principal, there we go, fuck me. Principal Nezu grabs All Might's attention and say, did you give the boy, as All Might says, yes. Although he was already faster without it. I couldn't even see him. He's not even going all out. As Nezu says, what would happen if he goes all out? All Might says, I don't know. I went all out on him. And he still won. He's won every sparring match we've had. Now, let's cut back to the written portion. Izuku aced it, and he fixed a few things, which made Nezu think, does he have a intelligence quirk? No, here it says telekinesis of some sorts. Now, as that happens, they've are focusing on other students while you see Izuku bring out his sabers, and they said lightsaber for a second, and people are wondering what those things are as they see him cut into a robot with ease. Now he's using the white one right now, as he's using his other hand to focus his force energy as he brings out his lightning. And, well, Izuku is, oh god, I'm sorry, I'm tired. I woke up, so, I'm going to edit that, but I probably won't. They see him basically get surrounded at one point. They think he's just cocky as he jumps up, curls in a ball, and does the force shield blast type thing. I can't remember the name, but people see it with some lightning in it. This lightning is green and black. It's the green inside with the black outside, and it just disintegrates all of those robots, as if there's nothing left. Let's cut to Mei. Mei's just shooting these robots, and she's getting a lot of points. And she gets second, Izuku is in first. Now, I must say, the 0 point comes around, and it's not Chanko who gets captured, put underneath, it's Mei. Because she wanted to see if she gets some more points deeper in the city. As that happens, Izuku hears a voice saying, help me, help me. As he runs, and he could see it's Mei. Now, May does have a chlorine trooper helmet, but I don't know what color scheme I want to have. I'll figure it out later. Now, as that happens, Izuku activates full counting to around 50%, which is moderately uncomfortable. The breaking point for Izuku is 75 to 80. That's when he starts breaking bones. As he runs to May, he's able to pick up the rubble. She gets out, but her leg is pretty busted, and that is when the Zero Portal comes and almost steps on them. As Izuku basically picks up the Zero Portal with a lot of ease, crushes it and drops it. And he picks up May, and this is when Recovery Girl comes. She says, hello, young man. As Izuku says, hello. And she turns and says, young Hatsume. Let's see what we can do about your leg. Now, her leg was injured, but not to the state of it being broken. Just a fracture. As she gets that healed, but she had very little stamina, and with that she kind of falls asleep. Izuku just carries her home, and he basically gives her a piggyback home. And, well, May's parents open the door. They see Izuku and May out cold. They're saying what happened. He just says she got a little injured, but Recovery Girl healed her, and now she's out of stamina. So that's all. Don't worry. Everything's fine. As both of them say thank you, he says no worries. Now, Izuku and May both also are able to join the support clause. Reason being, Izuku's got knowledge of the older tech. May has somewhat knowledge, but she still can't get her head around it. But she's able to get at least a few things working. And the reason Izuku got in to the support course as well is because they're interested in about the sabers he's got and wondering if he created them, which he did. Now, the day of the messages coming around, I think it was a week. So let's cut to Izu and May just being around each other. And, well, Izu and May are finally able to, well, I must say this is when Darth Revan comes around saying, so kid, you gonna ask her? As Izuku says, what? No, shut up, master. As Revan just giggles. And, well, disappears. As she says, what? Ask me what? Because I must say, Izuku said, I'm not gonna ask her. As I'm gonna say May does have feelings for Izuku, and boshes quite a bit around him. But it's Izuku, so he's somewhat dense. Now, as that happens, they get ready. And, well, they begin to snuggle, I guess, by watching some old movies. Izuku basically now musters up the courage to tell Mei about his feelings. Mei well, for lack of words, she just brings him in for a kiss and says, well, that's something we're gonna have to work on. As well, Izuku says, I guess so. This is when his parents come into the basement saying, well, it's about time. I'm glad you two are finally together. As he says, yes, quite. And with that, being taken care of, things, well, during this time they have dates and all that, and they are just well, getting ready to, well, begin their plans and all that. A week passes and it's time for the start of school. And yeah, Izuku and Mei walk in together as they see Ida basically yelling at Izuku. Practically yelling at Bakugo, not Izuku, to get his feet off the table and all that. Izuku walks in and, well, is also singing the guy with the stick up his ass and Katsuki, with some bird marks showing going up his arm and coming up his neck and one side of his face. Yes, Izuku left some major damage, but it's not nothing he didn't deserve. Now, he did get scolded by Mitsuki by this, but Mitsuki understood what he did for a reason. she's just more mad at Katsuki for doing something like that. Now, Izuku did change the thing on for him. Because, well, on paper it said quirkless, but it just says it's a type of telekinesis. I mean, it's not lying, but it's not the complete truth either. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it off here. Yep, 35 minutes, that's good enough, I guess. I'm gonna wait a bit till I start episode another part of this, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time.